So next, we are going to share our experience in TSL and our insights. Here, I use a 5Ps model. Oh, anybody studying marketing here? Okay. In marketing, there's a guy, a famous guy called Philip Kotler. Is talking about 4Ps. You know which 4Ps? Place, price, promotion, products. Well, I think that you're more than I expect who study or you have some knowledge about marketing. Here we add one more, people. The 5 elements are very important in jewelry industry.
In Hong Kong, we compare our shops mainly categorized into 2 types. One is the tourist and the other is the local domestic. We mainly open our shops in street level or some in the big shopping malls. The size is relatively large, at least more than 100 square meters. But for China, the categorization is more complex. And different from Hong Kong, we mainly open our shops in department stores. What is the difference between our own rented shops and a department store? Mainly, actually, we are suppliers. All the brands are suppliers. We just provide the products to the department stores, and then they will handle their promotion strategies. They will handle their complaint. They will collect the customers' money and then give us back at the end of the month. But for our own shops, we collect the monies ourselves, and also all things are handled by ourselves. And one very important difference is the size. We have size as small as 20 square meters in China, but the biggest one we are talking about 260, so more than 20 times. So the model is quite big differences. Another very strong channel I want to share with you is the e-commerce. You can see in the past 7 years, the e-commerce, the online shopping market is growing from 56 billion to 1.5 trillion in the last year. The participation goes up to 7% of the total retail. Online sales is 7% of the total retail market. So it's building very quickly. This is another very important channel we are focusing on.
Anybody heard about that consumer involvement theory? It's not teaching, as I said. I just go through it very quickly. Usually, there's a theory saying that for goods that are expensive and you don't buy very frequent, you have to spend more time to think about that, do more research, hear what people say. Word of mouth very important. So those are called high involvement goods. Examples like cars, jewelry, property. Okay. To the another extreme, when things you're very cheap and you buy very often, you tend to make those habitual decisions. Examples like toothpaste, washing powder, maybe a can of soft drink. That's called low involvement goods. Okay? In mainland China, people buy jewelries following this model. Okay? When they come to Hong Kong, those 50% shifts the decision process from high involvement to some involvement. Of course, not to the extent of low involvement, but some involvement. Why?